Hi everyone, it's Miss Stonehome, and today we're going to be making Koulourakia. So you can have crispy ones and you can have more cake-like ones. So today I'm going to make the cake-like ones. So the first thing I have is 4 tablespoons each of butter and Crisco, and we are going to melt that and then put it into the fridge for about half an hour to cool. So I transferred it to the bowl I'll be mixing everything in so I don't have to take it from one container to another. So this goes in the fridge for 30 minutes. All right, while the Crisco and butter is cooling, we have 2 eggs in here, and I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream to it. And this is just going to sit out for 30 minutes and just come to room temperature. I'm going to prepare the dry ingredients while we wait as well. So this is 2½ cups of flour. To that, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, confectioner's sugar, and then 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And 2. While I'm waiting, I might as well just get everything ready. So in here, I'm going to do some vanilla. So 1 teaspoon. I usually just eyeball it and don't mind if a little extra gets in. And there's lots of variations to this cookie recipe. The soft cookie, the hard cookie. You can put some sweet orange juice in there. You can put some cinnamon. You can leave them plain. You can put toasted sesame seeds on top. Lots of just different variations. So to this one, I'm just going to sprinkle in a little bit of cinnamon. So I just did the lightest sprinkle. I mean, maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon, possibly. It's been 30 minutes of cooling, so now I'm going to add my mixture in, and we are going to beat that with an electric mixer until it's all mixed together. That was about a minute, and then now I'm going to add my dry ingredients just a little bit at a time and mix that together. Okay, so to roll a Koulourakia, and you could do wreaths or you can do twists. I'm going to do a twist. You're going to take a walnut size amount of dough, and then you're going to roll it out into a coil or a log. And these will expand, so you don't want to make them too big to start. So what I do is I fold it in half like this, and you are just going to, and you can pull down a little if you need to lengthen it. 1, 2, and then there's your twist. And you're going to place them about 2½ inches apart from each other on the tray because they will expand. Okay, so pull it down a little. 1, 2, and there's your twist. Okay, so I'm just going to finish doing those, and I'll share with you the next step.
So I'm going to start this over again. It's showing me.
I know.
Hi.
So here are our cookies, and we made an egg wash. It's just an egg with some water, and we're going to brush the tops. And then after they're brushed, this will be the time if you wanted to put sesame seeds on top. I like them both ways, plain or with sesame seeds, but I don't have any sesame seeds, so it's going to be plain this year. Okay, that's good. And then you can do the other ones. All brushed with the egg wash, and this is going to go in for 15 minutes at 425. So here are the 3 basic shapes for Koulourakia. You can do a wreath, a spiral, or the twist that we just did. But now that I have 1 batch in, I think that we're going to have a little bit of fun with the next batch. I'm going to sprinkle some cardamom, some cinnamon, maybe some walnuts or almonds or something on top, just for some fun. All right, so we have our egg wash: cinnamon, cardamom, cinnamon and cardamom, cinnamon, and then that's all the mixes as well there. So we've got, oh yeah, and she's got a little cookie over there for the mouse. So we've got some almond slivers and we have some walnuts. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit, and then I'll probably push them down. So this is just an experiment. Never done this before, but just for fun, different flavor. Just mix them together. I don't think we can go wrong. One thing I will say, I always tend to make my cookies large. I need to get better at that. Because I looked in the oven and I definitely saw them puffing up. But that's okay. If they taste good, we'll be happy. 15 minutes right out of the oven, and you can see that they are a nice kind of medium golden brown. Some people cook them a little longer, but this is exactly how I like them. Just a little crispy and have that cake-like texture on the inside. So we will take these off to cool, and I just put my other batch in. Here are the cookies on the plate. I did cook them on an ungreased sheet, and then you'll just have to use a spatula and kind of go underneath, but they came off without a problem. You can see how they're golden on the bottom, and they're just a little hard on the outside and soft on the inside. But just a note, you know, we did not put a lot of sugar, so they really aren't sweet. That's what makes them great for dunking into coffee. So I opened one up so you can see how it is kind of like a cake-like one. These are the ones that I like. But this kind and the hard kind are both good for dunking.
Yummy.
Oh, good. So there you go, and then I'll share with you our little variations on the cookie when it comes out of the oven. I did 12 minutes for these cookies because it's a darker baking sheet. So there's the bottoms. They smell good. So it'll be interesting to see if I like these. But I know that nothing can kind of beat your childhood lifelong cookie. Just brings back so many memories of Greek festivals and grandparents' houses and holidays. So they were good. Actually very lightly flavored. So I like them. I like them both. So there you go. Kind of light and crumbly and perfect with your coffee.